Okay, there's a lot of things that changed this time around. I feel like this is a reboot or a restart for Firewind. We are continuing as a four-piece as of this record, which goes back to basically the first two records. Stylistically wise, we have kept the best elements of Firewind, but we have kind of like broadened our sound this time around. There's a big variation amongst the tracks of this record. Different types of tempos, different types of vibes, from cinematic bombastic ballads to classic heavy metal tracks to more modern stuff. So a lot of things are in there for the listener. And of course with the signature Firewind elements, the big melodies, the guitar playing, and of course the catchy hooks and yeah, the big choruses. Yeah, it's all there. So I first heard of Herbie Langens about 10 years ago when I saw a video on YouTube of him singing with a band called Sinbreed, and immediately I thought, wow, this guy sounds very much like our first singer, Stephen Frederick. He had that kind of raspiness in his voice and really thick tone and big voice, and I was like, wow, who is this guy? Again, when the time came to make a decision, I reached out to my A&R guy at AFM Records and I said, do you know any singers? And they said, how about Herbie Langens?
Last year in December, in beginning of December, AFM Records just sent me an email. Gus is looking for a singer for a new kind of project, they told me. Yeah, sure, why not? It sounds very interesting because I know Gus, not in person. And then the same day we had a phone call.
He's been doing a lot of things lately. He's touring with Avantasia, which is a very big project, and he's doing great. So I reached out and I said, hey man, this is a situation. We need somebody to come in and co-write this record, and you got about a month and a half, and then we're gonna go on a world tour. Can you do it?
And I said, oh wow, that's pretty cool. How do we do this? And he told me, just if it's possible for you, I will send you a playback of an old song, and you can just record with your voice. I recorded an old song of them and sent him back the next day. And he said, yeah, I think it fits perfectly. So if you want, let's check all the details and let's do it.
This is a difficult task for any singer, any musician basically. So yeah, respect to Herbie for that, for stepping up to the role and doing a great job. I think his vocal performances are amazing on this record. Yeah.
But the cool thing was, I'm not only a kind of just only the singer or just like a project or everything. I just have to do what they gave me. I could bring all my ideas and influences, melodies, and also I wrote a lot of lyrics on the new album. That was really cool for me because now it was really like I'm a part of the band now, not only a kind of a project, just doing a studio job.
The production again happened in various studios. We tracked drums at Hoffa Studios in Karlsdorf, Germany. I did drums for my previous solo album there, and I really liked hanging out there. Really great studio with great acoustics, really great surroundings, and a very nice vibe there, great people. So we entered last August, I believe, there. Me and Joe traveled to Germany, and Dennis Ward again engineered the drums. After we tracked drums, we went back home, and everybody more or less tracked stuff in their home studios. I did the guitars in my home studio, which I've done for the past few years. It's just more convenient, and I have all my gear there. Herbie tracked his vocals in his own studio. Finally, we mixed the record with Tobias Lindell, who's an acclaimed engineer, mixer from Sweden. Sonically, the album is really powerful, it sounds amazing. It's one of the best productions we ever had. It's a loud mix, and it should be that way. I dig it. Since we've had this big lineup change and we decided to do a reboot of the band, we thought there would be no better timing to have a self-titled album than right now. The way that I approach this is, how would Firewind sound if I was to start the band again today in 2020? So this is Firewind restarting right now in 2020, but with all the knowledge and all the experience that I've had the past 20 years. The direction for this record was basically to just be ourselves and make the best Firewind record that we could.
We are proud with the result. It sounds amazing. It's not only metal, it's also hard rock and hard and heavy, and a lot of influences from the 80s for me. It's a feel good hard rock metal album for me. Great hook lines, great melodies, and we have great rhythm section. And of course, as you know, we have a very cool guitar player as well.
Okay, lyrically the album is talking about a lot of things, stuff that we are used to talk about on our previous records. I mean, Immortals was obviously our first concept record, and on this album we do have a revisit of the concept idea, which is a mini concept, and it has a sci-fi type of background.
So I also directly started writing lyrics about this concept. And yeah, it went out great. So we have a little concept inside of the album as well,
which is about an astronaut who's orbiting around the Earth in his spaceship.
His thoughts and his feeling about feeling free like a space cowboy, but sometimes he's also very sad when he's looking down to Earth, because you know that there are a lot of shit is going on this planet.
It's kind of like a trilogy. It's on the songs Longing to Know You, Space Cowboy, and Orbital Sunrise.
So but that all together builds a great story, and together with great music.
The rest of the tracks have to do with all kinds of different subjects, all kinds of different topics like we've always had in the past. It's all about stuff that we feel, stuff that we go through as humans. And I feel that really connects with everybody, more or less.
Really looking forward now to rock and to work with these guys, and I'm very proud and feel honored to be a part of Firewind now. So let's rock it and see you on tour.